Thank you so much. Today we've brought in Miss Weiss on the show today. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So I like to begin all of my interviews with kind of like a little bit of a strange question. So my first question for you today is, if you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would that be?
You picked a fantastic question for me, because if there's anything that I love, I mean my family, it would be food. So if I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, I would say ice cream.
That's a good one.
But do I get all the toppings with it too?
I think we can, yeah.
Okay. And then
what would be on there?
Oh, I would go all out. So you gotta have the whipped cream, you gotta have peanuts, you gotta have the chocolate syrup and the caramel, and then, you know, when I go to those frozen yogurt places and they have the whole buffet of things, I like to mix it up sometimes, maybe some cereal on top.
Those places are dangerous. You
They are
get the
dangerous.
base price of the cup, and then you get up to the counter, and it's like, woo.
If you go to Peach Wave on Thursdays,
That's right.
you pay for the cup, not by the weight. I'm just saying.
That is an excellent tip for everybody out there.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and jump into a little bit of why we brought you here today. So course selection is due tonight. So for any juniors and seniors who might be interested in taking a dual credit class, what would you say the benefits are to taking that?
It's a great question. So one of my roles here as an assistant principal is to be over advanced academics, and one of the things is dual credit. And so I get to work with Collin College, and I get to work with students who want to take a dual credit class through Collin College. And the benefit of that is that you get high school credit and college credit by taking these courses. So there is a select list of options that are available, and that can be found by going to your counselor and seeing them and talking about what options there are. But ultimately, if you earn a grade in that class that is passing, you will get credit for both high school and college. So that's definitely the biggest benefit. Collin offers some really great prices. So getting those credits here, going with them to college so you don't have to take those prerequisites at state school prices, is definitely a huge discount and one of the biggest draws as well.
Yeah, I've been doing dual credit this year, and I totally love the classes.
Awesome.
Awesome. And so many people who might be on the fence, right? Course selection is due tonight. You got to make those big decisions.
Yep.
For anybody that's on the fence, do I do AP or do I do dual credit? What would you say the biggest differences in them are?
So there are definitely pros to both. And so I can't just sit with someone and say, oh, you definitely need to take AP or you definitely need to take dual credit. What I would say is AP classes are taught by high school teachers. And so you know that it's going to be a Rock Hill teacher who is teaching a high school level class at a college rigor. And you're going to start at a baseline, and you're going to see that rigor increase over the course of the year. So I would say that the AP courses really help to train you up for college. With dual credit, we do have some awesome teachers here at Rock Hill who are Collin College professors, but it is a college course, not a high school course. So that's one of the biggest differences. So sometimes people say, well, I'm going to take a dual credit class just to see how college is going to go. And what I say is that's fine. I encourage anyone to take one, but you're jumping straight into college. AP helps you get your feet wet a little bit. The other difference is that dual credit offers you credit for that class, both in high school and college, with a passing grade. AP, you don't have to take the advanced placement test because the test is what actually gives you credit in college. Another big difference is the number you get on the test. It's scored 1 through 5, can determine how many credit hours you would get at college. So scoring a 1 or 2 wouldn't get you credit. Scoring a 3, 4, or 5 could get you 2, maybe even 3 credits depending on the class that you're taking. So lots of opportunity there to get multiple credits from one year taking the class, but you have to get a good score on the test in order to earn that credit. But you would still get credit in the course for high school credit, regardless of whether or not you take the test. And that's the biggest difference.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
My pleasure.
To clear up all those the differences between the classes. But you guys be sure to get your course selections in tonight. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Back to you guys at the desk.